A ban on so-called gas station drugs is one vote away. Kansas City lawmakers advanced the plan today.
It regulates natural kratom, but bans synthetic substances like 7-OH. Final approval could come later this week. KCTV5's Zach Fisher was at the hearing where families shared emotional testimony.
It was a nearly 3-hour public hearing at City Hall this morning into the afternoon, with mothers describing losing their sons to drugs they bought legally at gas stations. Meanwhile, some people with chronic pain say they use these as alternatives to opioids. In the end, Kansas City leaders moved forward with a ban. The Finance Committee voting unanimously on Tuesday. The ordinance goes to the full City Council on Thursday. Here's what it does. Bans synthetic kratom and synthetic 7-O completely. It also bans whippets and inhalants. Natural kratom would still be legal, but only for people 21 and older. Some store owners who break the rules could face fines up to $1,000, but no jail time. That was stripped from the proposal today. Mayor Lucas says he's confident this will pass on Thursday amid emotional sound in the hearing today.
He would have never taken this over-the-counter supplement if he would have known it was addictive and that the withdrawals were 1,000 times worse than any opioid, and those were his exact words.
Banning it, it's either ignorant or evil, maybe both.
There's no research to show that 7-OH products are inherently more risky, deadly, or more likely to cause overdose than traditional kratom products.
Mayor Lucas says that he's confident this will pass on Thursday. The unanimous vote on Tuesday speaks for itself, he says. Now, if this does pass on Thursday, Kansas City will be joining a growing numbers of cities that are cracking down on these unregulated drugs. Outside City Hall, Zach Fisher, KCTV 5 News.